Today I am going to tell you about Georges Rouault, the French painter who exhibited his work alongside the Fauves at the Salon d'Automne, though his style was quite different from that of the Fauves. He was born into a poor family in Paris. His mother encouraged him to love for the arts, and in 1885, the 14-year-old Rouault embarked on an apprenticeship as a glass painter and restorer, which lasted until 1890. This early experience as a glass painter has been suggested as a likely source of the heavy black contouring and glowing colors. Heavy black contouring like these thick lines around any figure. The work that Rouault exhibited for the first time at the Salon d'Automne alongside the other Fauves was called a slaughter. The scene represents a fairground booth of the French version of the Aunt Sally game. The life-sized figures in the background are puppets to be knocked down by wooden balls that the lady in red in the foreground appears to be selling. So, the life-sized figures in the background, life-sized figure in the background. These figures in the background are puppets. They are puppets to be knocked down by the wooden balls. That the lady in red in the foreground appears to be selling. The sign on the top of the figures that reads La noce and Nini Patti en l'air indicates that the scene is supposed to be the wedding of Nini Patti, a famous Moulin Rouge dancer. Nini Patti. The watercolor is dark in tone. Lines are frenetic and sketchy, accentuates the angry atmosphere of the composition as a whole. Lines are frenetic and sketchy, like these lines. All of these lines are frenetic and sketchy. It is traditional that the puppets in the Aunt Sally game are based on local or national public figures. Here, Rouault chooses to comment on the anonymous bourgeois class by depicting a dazed and unanimated row of characters. The stylization of the puppets aggravates the caricature as we cannot differentiate the puppets from the human beings. The fun dimension of the game gives way to a grotesque and pathetic portrayal of the bourgeois classes. Dazed and unanimated row of characters are here. Rouault seems to have most empathy for the entertainer. Dressed in an ostentatious red dress, she is at the center of the scene and has a stern and deep gaze. However, instead of attracting players, she seems melancholic and as bored as her puppets. The artist removes the shiny and lively side of the entertainment life and reveals a sadder and more somber angle. This work features the several themes that Rouault would depict during his future career: social criticism, entertainers, prostitutions, and leisure.